love that because it shows friendships that we should be dependent on our friends and we should rely on them. They should be there for us. True friends. You know, what do you think about Jesus' social network? I love this in the Bible where it talks about how he had these 3 friends, the ones he really confided and talked to all the time. And then the 12 disciples, we hear a lot about them. But you know, maybe he didn't talk to them about everything he was going through, but he was still really close with. And then you have the 72, the people that he hung out with, but maybe again, didn't share so much, but still really tight. And then you have the masses that came to listen to him preach. This is a great example, I think, of what friendship should look like. How do you think people can apply it to today?
Well, I would say, I know for Olivia and I, we kind of have this group of 3 girls, me, Olivia, and then Rachel Chan, who's also on IShine. And when I'm with those girls, I know that I can be myself. I don't have to have any walls up because I know they're not going to judge me for even my worst flaws. They're just there with me, lifting me up, and constantly, praying over me. And even, sending each other goofy text messages all the time because we're just always in contact with each other. And I know I can rely on them. And then, the 12 is kind of like the people you go to the movies with and go shopping with. They're bowling, and they see how terrible you are at bowling. I bowl like a 64.
But they're true friends.
But they're still good friends. And then, like, the 72.
Yeah, the 72 and even like the mass crowds, like those are the people that you encounter daily, even though you might not have a close relationship with them, like it may be your peers at school or the people you work with, or maybe even kids in your youth group or at your church, like you encounter those people, but you got to show them God's love, even if you're not always with them, and you got to pour into them just in the way that, Jesus would love the people that followed him and that he taught and poured into himself. And so I would definitely say those are those people. And with Rachel and Alexis and I, it says a 3-cord strand cannot easily be broken. So we are consistently pouring into each other's lives and being there to carefully pray for each other whenever we're going through something, just being consistent with those people so that we know that they're able to go out and pour into those 72 in their life, even if it's different from maybe the 72 in my life.
And I love how it ranges. You have those people that you're super, super close with, that you share everything with, all the way down to the end of the spectrum of the people you are pouring into, not so much that you're sharing. And maybe that's more like the social media type friends. It's not people that you are telling every secret that you have to, but instead you're really pouring out some of that love or that wisdom or even the light of Christ to. So I think that's awesome. And I think it helps remind us that we need to be wise about who our close friends are and not pour out all of who we are to people that we may never even met in person, so I think that's a great example. And thank you, girls, so much for just sharing this wisdom as well as just demonstrating what friendship should look like. So thanks so much. And for you at home, we will be right back.